Welcome back to the channel and another Gran Turismo 7 Dirtiest driver videos. Today's subject is none other than the infamous KIMI-Velocini. He's back. For anyone who doesn't know, Kimi, category driver of Kimi, is blatantly dirty. Blatantly dirty. He's currently at driver rating A, so as you can see at the front end as well, so he's obviously trying to get back to his A+. Let's face it, this guy wants to be up there at the start, at the top of the A+ with the likes of Dead-Eyed Elbow, the Key, Kirit, Wind, GT Leah. There's a couple of fast French content creators as well in the A+ rank. There's a couple of Eastern European for very fast racers, content creators for GT as well. That's where he wants to be. He wants to be basically smashing these content creators off track as much as he can on the streams. That's his Champions League medal in terms of ramming people. And as you can see here, we've rode on board for a full lap of Sardegna A here with Kimi, and everyone get ready to stand up and give Kimi a huge round of applause, because Kimi has actually completed a whole lap of a race without making contact with someone. Yes, your eyes are not hitting you. And after this race, we kind of kicked off with the chat a bit, as he usually does when Kimi's in a lobby. And Kimi made the statement, this was the best Kimi race ever. Now, at this point you'd be thinking, hold on, was he really dirty? Was he actually being talking seriously? Was this the best Kimi race ever? Did he actually drive a lights to finish clean race and win the race? But that would be the best Kimi race ever, because just a race with Kimi not making contact with someone's a miracle. So then we get to here, and we listen to the car sounds. Rolls off the accelerator, back on, back off. Now we pull up, back onto the accelerator. So he's let off the power there to allow Bandicoot to come up beside him. Tries to murder Bandicoot, doesn't work the first time. Not to worry. Kimi's learned his lesson from Gran Turismo Sport though. Notice he doesn't pick up a penalty because he's hit Bandicoot at the side, and it's a team you will see in this race that is very different from the usual Kimi. Kimi would usually, in this situation he was in now, Bandicoot would be nose first into that wall there with old Kimi, and Kimi would have been off down the road with a 3-second penalty for smashing into the back of him, but he hasn't. You'll notice most of Kimi's attempts in this race to be dirty are actually side on. He's being clever, he's not picking up penalties, he does not pick up any penalties in this race. Driver number 1 murdered. Captain, there's been a murder! And Kimi just sits there and lets a few cars go by, and then just decides to the side of him. And as you can see, just from this point, for the next half a lap, just complete another carnage, and Kimi does his best to be front and centre of it all, as you can see. I don't even need to comment on this driving, it's just, this is Kimi. If anyone doesn't know Kimi, this is Kimi. This man has been driving like this in Gran Turismo on games and online modes for 6-7 years now. I encountered Kimi on Gran Turismo Sport probably about 5 years ago. It was my very first encounter with Kimi, and I had run-ins with him ever since, as now he's on the back of the Greek guy in front. He's caused a bit of carnage behind and he's pulled away from him. Now Mr. Greek down the inside, and then we'll turn into you and just slide you off into the wall there again, making sure the nose of his car hits the side of the other car so he doesn't pick up a penalty. Kimi being clever. So has Kimi now gone, he's kind of started to tread a different dirty driver category. He's gone from his blatantly dirty Kimi to being sneakily, deviously dirty, knowing what he's doing, knowing how he's going to damage someone else's race. How how he's going to get away with not getting penalties, because he picked up, trust me, and ask anyone who raced with Kimi on Gran Turismo Sport. Kimi would be lucky if he'd done a race and didn't get 10 seconds worth of penalties. You'd be guaranteed Kimi would have 10 to 15 seconds worth of penalties every race on Gran Turismo Sport, because he would just plough straight into the back of people. He would cut across corners to dive into the side of people while they were on the exit of the corner. And you can see here, this is my first time being in the lobby with Kimi in over 2 years, because I wasn't racing for a long period during COVID, so it's about just over 2 years since the last time I was in the lobby with Kimi, which is on GT Sport, and I was using a different name. I wasn't using the name, the Gran Turismo name I'm using here in Afro. I was using the PSN tag back on Gran Turismo Sport, so Kimi wouldn't have even realised it was me in the lobby with him, even if he had recognised the name, because it's a different name. I would have showed up to him, so unless he switched to see what the names were, but he didn't. There was no mention towards me or anything in the lobby afterwards. He just everyone he rammed into kind of had a go at him, and he said that was the best Kimi race ever. Said that he deserved to be made a show of online, and he told them he loved them and that this was the best race to make a video of. So that's the attitude of the man for you. This was the best Kimi race ever, and it was the best race to make a video of. So that's KIMI-Velocini for you guys. And there's just one more point to note: his driver rating, or his driver rating is A, but his sportsmanship rating somehow is still an S, which, go figure. That's an absolute joke. Polyphony. That needs to be fixed. There's no way this man can have an S sportsmanship rating. Just not possible. But that's KIMI-Velocini for you. He's back, and he's on the way to A+ again, and just a minute. And again, as per usual, any content you want to see, put it in the comments. Fire away. Just get into the comments and just let everyone know, the world know what everyone thinks of Kimi, because it needs to be known. And until next time, thanks for watching, and bye bye.